Hello, Jessica from Klaus Roofing Systems of Georgia. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. Now, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this video as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you do want to hear more information, let's just set up a quick 5 to 10 minute phone call, and you can ask me any questions, and I can help you guys out with anything you may want to know more about. And if not, that's okay. I'm actually going to give you a bunch of free tips and strategies that you could actually use for your website. Or if you have someone that you currently already use, you could show them as well. All right, so the first thing we'll talk about is content. Then we're going to talk about citations. And the third thing is backlinks. So we'll start with content. And I'm on your home page. I'm trying to see just about how many words of content you guys have on your page. Google recommends having about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. You guys look to have under 500. However, you do have a blog, and blogs work very similar as the content does, where they both essentially offer out a lot of information, and that's what Google really wants. They want websites to help out in one way or the other, and one of them is to educate, and both blogs and having that much content on your homepage would achieve that same goal. And that's why Google wants that much content. All right, now throughout this video, I'm also going to talk about JCB roofing. The reason why is because in the area that we're going to kind of go over, which is Savannah, Georgia, they're the top result in the rankings for most of the keywords. So I'm going to show you them because they're the person that we essentially want to make sure we beat in the 3 topics we talk about. So for content, we're on their page as well. And you're scrolling through, you can tell they don't have the 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. They do, however, have a blog also, which can help kind of with that. But then, you know, if all things were the same as far as you guys both have blogs that don't have that much content, you know, adding that content would help you to get ahead of them, at least in that category. But the other reason that you do want that much content is the more content you have, the more keywords you can put into it. As an example, we've put in roofing Savannah, Georgia here. This one is a good one for volume for a lot of people search this phrase every month. But also it's what new customers are going to search looking for someone that supplies the service in the area. So the first thing they're going to find would be these ads at the top of the screen. And after that, we're going to get into the map section, also called the GMB or Google My Business. And this is going to bring us to our second topic, which is citations. In the map section, companies are listed by the number of citations they have, but also the quality. And the way to get those is just to have your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, to name a few. Better Business Bureau is one. Also Facebook, your social media could be one as well, as long as you link it with your page for your website. After that, we're going to get into the organic section. We're going to have 10 results show up per page here. And so these are all on the first page, the top 10, and these show up in reference to our keyword, Roofing Savannah, Georgia. So we could rank this. So number 1 for Roofing Savannah, Georgia goes to JCB Roofing, 2 goes to South Shore Roof, and 3 would go to the Better Business Bureau. So what I want to do next is I'm going to show you guys your website. So I put it into a program called Ahrefs. This just helps me see how it's kind of performing. I can see right at the top you guys are using your headers, which is a really good thing. This allows Google to find you a little bit easier. You guys don't really have your business name in here, but you do have a few keywords. Usually you can put both, and it helps either way. I usually recommend having a few keywords as well as your business name in there. And then we're going to go to backlinks and referring domains. So what we're going to talk about here is that these really work together, right? So referring domains are websites that you have links on. Backlinks are the actual links. So when someone clicks a backlink, it redirects them back to your page. So if we use Facebook business page as our example, if you guys had one that matched your website, then basically your Facebook business page would be the referring domain, and the actual part where it says the website web address, and you guys put this in here, Klaus Roofing Systems of Georgia, that would be your actual backlink. When someone clicks it, it sends them back to your site. The more sites you have pointing to your site, the stronger Google ranks your site in this trust hair where the U are. And this number will go up. You can see the little dial here and where it kind of represents that you are. And the stronger that is, the more keywords you'll be able to get found for. You guys right now are showing up for 182 keywords. You did drop 25 recently, it looks like. But the 182 keywords you guys do have are amounting to 3 actual visitors coming to your site. So that seems a little low based on the number. So we'll actually take a look at these here in a second. I'm also going to show you JCB Roofing. We see they've also got their name up here with a keyword. They've got 167 referring domains with 548 links on those 167. They got a 34 for their trust. You can see their dials down here a little more. And it's bringing about 549 keywords they can be found for. And that's bringing them 216 visitors to their site. So we'll also look at their keywords. But we'll go to yours first. So the first keyword we see for you guys is insulation stays. Now this one I wouldn't recommend as much. It's a little bit more of a national term. And it's not specific to a customer wanting to get their roof done right now. So I'd recommend more of this one. The second one, roof repair, Savannah, Georgia. So let's walk through it. So 60 people search roof repair, Savannah, Georgia, just like that every month on Google. And we can see right now that you guys are in position number 15. So we know that there's 10 results that show up per page. So if you want to be on page 1, you have to be in the top 10. Problem with 15 is it puts you in the middle of page 2. And we found that 80 to 85% of people will not go to page 2 on any Google search. So as a result of the 6 people that actually are searching, your results coming to your page is 0.5. So you're getting half a person every month, give or take, of the 60. So you're probably getting 1 or 2 there every couple months. So definitely probably not quite the results you want. Getting the top 10 would help that a lot. Being number 1 typically would get you between 20 and 35% of the total volume coming to your site. And as you kind of, the higher you're ranked, the further back, then it tends to, the percentage drops on that. So installation stays, you're ranked 13, also page 2, it's 0.7, so closer to 1 visitor per the 60. But you do have some good keywords such as gutters, Savannah, Georgia, Savannah gutters. These are good. It's just where you guys are actually ranked that you're not really capitalizing on the visitors. So if we look at JCB, I'll show you, just kind of give you an example. Here's their name, JCB Roofing, 250 people searching by name. That means they've built their brand a bit. They may have more than 1 branch as well. And so they're number 1 for this keyword. And so they're getting 52 of the 250 coming to their page. Then we go to a new keyword, what that brings in new customers, I should say. Roofing, Savannah, Georgia. What we used, 150 people search it every month. They're number 1 for that, so they're getting 49 visitors of the 150, so a pretty good percentage there. And then we go to, we have their name again. People who search them by name know who they are, probably referrals, maybe a few people saw signs. So roofing company, Savannah, Georgia, 40 more. They're number 1, so they're getting 12 of the 40. The more you have in the top 10, especially in the top 3, you'll start to just kind of add more volume to your results. So for targeting really 3 to 5 keywords, getting them in the top 10, then getting them in the top 5 at least, or top 3, typically you could expect to get about 100 visitors to your actual site for that. That would result in about 20 to 30 calls per month. You would say it's 20 calls, depending what your ratios are for closing. You know, that should be between maybe 2 and 4 customers per month. Now that you guys have the info, obviously, you know, if you're not looking to build and you're happy with what you're currently doing and producing, you don't have to do anything with the information. If you have someone you use, you could show them and you do want to build. And number 3, you know, if you don't have anyone you use or you're not happy with them, feel free to reach out and I can answer any questions for you. Thank you guys for your time and watching today, and have a great day.